Ms. Carter, please stand. Ms. Carter, are guilty for you to 2.5 years in the Bristol County House of Correction. 15 months of said sentence shall be deemed a committed sentence, and the balance thereof shall be suspended until August 1st of 2022. You will be on probation, administrative, until you are released from incarceration, supervised thereafter, and the date of probation commences today.
So welcome to the new news today. Today we have news that teenager bullied into suicide by text from the most hated girlfriend in America. Conrad Roy and Michelle Carter only met in person 3 times, but they exchanged hundreds of text messages. Terrified, Conrad Roy was on the phone to his girlfriend Michelle Carter when he fled his exhausted, fume-filled pickup truck. The suicidal 18-year-old had second thoughts about ending it all. But instead of welcoming his decision to save himself, Carter told him to get back in. After all, 17 was the one who had texted him, "Just do it." Now at 20, convicted of involuntary manslaughter, Michelle Carter is one of the most hated people in America. She had met Conrad in 2012 in Florida, where both were on holiday with their families. They saw each other in person only 3 times, but still sharing hundreds of texts. As they grew closer, Conrad confided his suicidal thoughts to Carter, saying he had previously tried to kill himself. At first, she attempted to talk to him out of trying again, but soon, horrifically, Carter began to encourage him to go through with it. Several times, she asked him when he would kill himself, and even suggested possible methods. Hang yourself, jump off a building, stab yourself, I don't know, there is a lot of ways, she said in a sick text message sent in a fortnight before his death. In another message, she told him, "You can't keep living this way. You just need to do it like you did last time. Not think about it, just do it, baby." Finally, Trouble texted that he was ready. Carter replied, "It's time, baby. You know that? When you get back from the beach, you have got to do it. You are ready, okay? I will." He replied, adding, "No more thinking." "Yes, no more thinking," Carter wrote. "You need to just do it." She later added, "Just park your car and sit there, and it will take like 20 minutes. It is not a big deal." In July 2014, Conrad drove to the supermarket car park in Fairhaven, Manchester, where he ended his life. 3 months later, Carter sent a message to a friend saying, "His death is my fault, like honestly. I could even stopped him. I was on the phone with him. He got out of the car because it was working. He got scared. I told him to get back in." Prosecutor Conrad Roy told a judge Carter had ordered him back in and then listened for 20 minutes as he cried in pain, took his last breath, and then died. Children Bruce Moniz told Bristol Country Journal that after hearing his last breath, Carter did nothing. She did not call the police or Mr. Roy's family, and finally, she did not issue a simple addition instruction. Get out of the truck. This court has found that Carter's action and failure to act where it was her self-created duty wrong, since she put him in the text environment constituted reckless conduct. Mr. Roy described Carter, now 20, as the calculating narcissist who craved the sympathy of her friends in Penaville, Manchester. She got just that as she talked of her suicidal boyfriend. Mr. Roy said, "If you did not follow thought, her boss might think her a liar." She even organized a charity baseball game for Carrot and continued to text him after his death. She used photo as a poem in her sick game of life and death. Photo ended. Carrot's family had no linking of the twisted message Carter had sent their son. His aunt Kim Woodsy revealed how immediately following Carrot's death, Carter repeatedly contacted the family. She wanted to go through his room and take some of his belongings, she said. She also said that Carter had been asked the family for some of Roy's ashes. That's when things started to get wild, she added. Last week, Judge Woodsy sentenced Carpenter to a 2.5-year term with 15 months in jail and bail suspended. Prosecutors had asked for her to be jailed for 7 to 12 years. He said, "You are disappointed by a shorter sentence." Judge Woodsy said, "This court must balance between rehabilitation and punishment for the action." Carter is currently free on probation, pending appeal on her sentence. But Carter's mother has launched £20 million lawsuit against her and then is pushing for a new law to make it a crime to cause someone into suicide. Speaking after sentencing, Laura said, "I think she needs to be held responsible for her actions because she knew exactly what she was doing. I don't understand why you want someone what it was so beautiful inside and out, such a kind person to die." Mr. said Carter should have received the maximum prison term of 20 years. She has to live as one of the most hated people in the country, Diane said. "I don't think she had to kill himself. I think she forced him to kill himself. I think if it was not for her, he would still be here." During Carter's trial, heard by a judge, not a jury, court was told she had struggled with mental illness. Her legal team claimed antidepressants influenced her behavior and then her text, though blacklist, ill and will were free speech. They said Carter was not blamed for Carol's death through the cabin monoxide poisoning because he was suicidal and had previously tried to kill himself, adding that she did not break any laws because state of Massachusetts has no statute against assisting or encouraging suicide. But Carol's mom said, "Not even apologize," which she claims she has still not received, would stop her anger towards Carter. "My son mattered. His matters will always matter," Mr. Roy said. "He had a family and future and mom and dad. We never get over him." Roy's cousin Manana Dora said of Carter, "She gets to sleep in her own bed tonight. She gets to eat breakfast. She gets to wake up with her family. Meanwhile, where's Conrad? He's watching us from above. He's not going to be here anymore. If you need to have the Samaritan runs 20-hour helpline for people in despair, please call to this number." Thank you very much for listening to the news.